I've always been a lover of cars, and I decided to start my own Autoblog. I'm going to try. So here we're going to go. I've always had a love for cars, of all kinds, all shapes, all sizes. I love the good ones. I love even the bad ones, foreign, domestic. I seem to like them all. One of the first vehicles I got to drive in my life, and not exactly legally. In fact, I used to sneak this vehicle out when I was a kid, was a 1978 Jeep CJ7 that was owned by my stepdad. I ended up really becoming a fan of Jeeps. This one was all-time, all-wheel drive. It had a little knob in the glove box. I guess basically a differential lock or a real low-end lock, which allowed it to go a lot better. Many, many years later, I decided I was going to get myself my own Jeep. I was looking for a Wrangler, and just by luck, my one friend happened to have one he was selling. It wasn't very expensive. It had some problems with it, but it was what I was looking for. I wanted that 4x4. I can go off, get off the beaten path, and just enjoy it. My plan was to make it so I could take the roof completely off, the doors off, and everything, just like that dream Jeep you always might see in the catalog. It wasn't long after owning this vehicle that I just kept putting more time into it and enjoying it more and more, and I got into an off-road group here locally, which became a lot of fun. I got to meet a lot of good people, a lot of great people, and made some friendships along the way. I mean, it's been a great ride ever since. I've even taken my mom along with me on a couple of these trail ride events, and she had a great time. And I actually think this is why now my stepdad has a TJ body Jeep of his own now. I think my mom might have enjoyed mine so much she influenced him to get one of his own. The sad part is after several years of using it and driving it and doing my best to keep it maintained, I can't beat the corrosion that happens in Pennsylvania, or I wasn't able to, shall we say. We did an off-road event, had a great time, had a lot of fun, but the inspection was coming due, so I just took it to my mechanic to have him take care of it, and I dropped it off. When I came back a few hours later, he looked at me and said, "We're going to need to talk." He put it up on the rack, got underneath, and he showed me some horrific problems with the Jeep. The frame was gone, some of the body mounts were gone. The Jeep was just falling apart. It was becoming unsafe to run. So after we did some math and found out what it was going to cost to rebuild it, and it ended up costing a lot more than what I could afford to do, sadly. So I had to send it off, and I'm going to send it off. But one last little hurrah with it before we go.